Hello students, another tutorial here. This one will be to walk you through adding your Zoom video to your portfolio for our module 4. So the first thing we're going to do is open up your current portfolio and we're going to add a page. The page we're going to add, first we're going to go to pages. So normally it's on insert, we're going to go to pages. And we're going to add a new one. And the way that you do this is there's the button down here. You can add a new page. And per the instructions, the page is going to be called Learners and Technology. It's going to create that page. If it puts the page somewhere up here, you can always move it around anytime that you want to get it where you want it to be. I generally put it at the end. So we've got our new page and we can go ahead and change this image if you want by uploading a new image. I'm not going to do that, take the time to do that in this video, but you can do that, something that has to do with all types of learners. And what we're going to do is go ahead and insert a text box as we always do. We're going to insert our header, which is all types of learners. Of course, we're going to make that a heading. This time we're going to add a subheading. So we're just going to add another text box. And in this case, you're going to put the name of the group that you researched, or it could be the learner style, multiple intelligences, or any of the special needs, the name of the group basically that you were charged with researching. So you're going to put that here, and we're going to make sure to change this into a subheading. So the next thing we're going to do, and this is probably the hardest part, is we're going to add the Zoom MP4 video. And if you don't know what that is, I created a previous video that talked about the Zoom MP4. So that's what we're going to do next. And in order to do that, you need to upload it into your Google Drive. That's the fastest way to do it. So I have my Google Drive here, and I'm going to go ahead and upload a file. Now, I didn't make a presentation just to add it to my Google Drive, so I'm just going to pick a Zoom video. And for me, I keep them under a Zoom folder, and it will create a Zoom folder when you set up your Zoom account. So I'm just going to pick an MP4. And the way that you do that is, out of all the files that I've created that I automatically save, I'm going to open up the one that I want. And I'm going to, this is the one I'm working on now. So I'm going to pick an MP4 of the presentation that my partner and I would have done in Google Slides. So there's the MP4, and I'm simply going to open it. And you'll see down here where it says uploading one item. Now, this may take a little bit. I picked a smaller video, but depending on how long your presentation is, it may take a little while. It may take an hour depending on your computer. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't show up right away as far as in your file. But I picked a shorter one. So there's my MP4 in my files. Remember, it's easy to find anything that you just did under the recent. So here's my MP4. So now I have it in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go back to my portfolio, and I'm going to go to Google Drive. And as we've done with our standards and anything else we've uploaded, we're just going to go to recent. Here's my video. And I'm just going to click on it and then click insert down at the bottom here. And mine came in right away because I've already uploaded this before. When I do certain videos, I've already done them a few times. So mine came in very quickly. Yours might sit and spin for a while. You'll get a little spinning circle for a while, but it should eventually come in and it should look just like this. So the next thing on the list is to insert a paragraph under here. And this paragraph is actually, I have it on our list here. So this is the information that you're going to include in the paragraph, and that's right from the instructions. So you're actually going to write it. Of course, I'm just copying and pasting what should be under here. And it's okay to leave it as normal text. So you're going to insert a text box under the video and write a brief paragraph reflecting the group you research for your presentation. And in this paragraph, what I want you to tell me is, what did you specifically learn or what stood out to you about the group that you researched? And where does the technology that you research fit in with your views of technology? Now, we talked about it, how you think technology could be used in the classroom, what you think, your own experiences. So how does it fit in with the way you think technology should fit in to the classroom? So I want you to write a quick paragraph about that. And again, it can be just a paragraph. Just make sure you cover these two things. And then, as we've done for every project so far, we're going to insert a text box and we're going to insert the ISTE standards for educators that were met by creating this project. Make that a heading. And then we're also going to input the ISTE standards for students that would be met by completing this project. And just like we always have, just going to make sure it looks the same as every other one we've done. This one standard that was accomplished by creating this project. And just so you know, we're doing that for each one. And there you have it. Just make sure that you publish. And you'll see there was nothing there because I hadn't created the page before. And there you go. Now we have a nice section on learners and technology. I hope this video was helpful. If you do have questions or your video is not working right or you can't find the MP4, that's okay. Let me know and I can walk you through it. We can do a Zoom together and do it. So just let me know how it goes.